All right, it's weekend. BKB Boxing. Lanardo, Tyner, what do you think about this concept? 17-foot wide circle, no ropes, 2-minute rounds.
I think it's mine. That's my ring. I'm supposed to be in that. Somebody find a way to get me into that, and I give them a percentage. Just get me in there.
Well, now the way you work, you're kind of ready to go now if they call you today, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But if nothing else, you're throwing your hat in the ring for the second one? Or in the circle?
Yeah. Whenever they want the hat to get through in, I'm throwing mine in. That's my game right there. I need that in my life. That's
what do you think about it?
I love it. I love it. Because you gotta fight. Fight or go home.
And what do you think about the guys in the main event, Gabe Rosado and Bryan Vera?
Shit. They're the two motherfucking catalysts of that shit. The real, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the catalysts. I'm telling you, I'm supposed to be in there. Me and the Bob George supposed to be in that kind of shit.
Alright. Who do you predict to win, or is it too hard to say based on a totally new concept?
I think, since I'm gonna have to pick, I like my man, what's his name?
Vera? Gabe Rosado?
Rosado. But
your
Vera,
man, you don't know his name.
Yeah, but I see I just mixed it up with love. I think I like Rosado, but Vera, it seems like that's more of him to me. So I'm gonna take Vera.
Well, you're sparring Floyd. How would Floyd do in one of those? Because now it's supposed to be designed for someone that
he'll be a bum in that. Because it ain't nowhere the boxing moves. Floyd will be a bum in that.
So you're calling out Floyd for BKB 2. Is that what I get? You're calling him out for BKB 2?
No, I want the champ to keep doing what he's doing. Beating these motherfuckers' ass easy in this, the one that really count, the one they started with. Be the gladiator shit to me. I handle that shit. Money team.
What do you guys think of that format? Is that something, the time's right, the price is right, that we can see the Bay brothers participate in?
No, not the Bay brothers. No. You know, I'm getting ready to be the champ of the world.
Yeah, you know, but fight for a world title, but for me, it had to be hefty.
But you know, I mean, I'm glad that they, you know, both of them good fighters. So.
What do you think of the concept of that? You think it'll work? Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say it won't work, but I don't think it's not gonna compete with boxing. Like you can't.
I mean,
you can't change.
It's a boxing match, right?
No. Well, it's a 17-foot circle. And there's no ropes, 2-minute rounds, 7 minutes, or 7 rounds, 2-minute rounds.
It's just punches for bangers.
Is it punches or what?
Yeah, it's only one punch.
So it's boxing, so it just ain't in the ring.
You can't take them out of steps back. They got to where you got to pretty much bang like this.
Well, are they getting paid good?
Well, I'm sure they must if they're out there, right? You have Gabe Rosado and Bryan Vera. So
what's your shirt say?
All right, last thing. I know you don't know much.
They're getting paid good.
Prediction on it. I know you don't know the concept that well, but who do you think?
May the best man win, you know?
They're both about even.
It's a good fight. I think it's a good matchup. You know?
It should be a good fight.
All right, guys, thanks.
I really don't know. We're going to see. Got Gabe Rosado, a great fighter. You got Bryan Vera, a great fighter. 2 tough guys. 2 warriors. Two brawler type of fighters. So I guess they are the ones that are. I haven't. If they had any other BKB fights,
First one.
I haven't been on it. So these are like 2 guys that have set it off, set the bar. So if they set it high, I think, you know, it's some high expectations for it. If they don't, well, you know, we just don't know. Hopefully they got a backup plan or something. But it should be a good one.
17-foot wide circle, no ropes, 2-minute rounds, 7 rounds.
That's kind of interesting. You just don't really know what you're gonna get. Like I said, you got two of the right guys in there to do it. So hopefully things will go smooth, and you know we'll see where the sport takes us. That type of style goes.
Anything we could ever see Jay Leon Love do in the future if the situation and the price is right?
I don't know. Probably not.
No. Well, you fought Gabe. Why do you think Brian's gonna? How do you think he's gonna fare against Gabe?
No, they're both 2 tough guys, man. I mean, you know, you see Bryan Vera on his outings, and he's done great. And I thought he beat Chavez Jr. Just don't know. You know what I'm I'm saying?
Maybe we can have Rosado too at BKB.
Nah, you always get the boxing. That's it. Straight up, strictly boxing. If it's gonna be a rematch.
Guy you trained this briefly, just worked with shortly was out here. Bryan Vera takes on Gabe Rosado this weekend, BKB Boxing. Jeff, this is a 17-foot wide ring, or circle rather, no ropes, 2-minute rounds, and they're doing 7 rounds. What do you think about that concept? Do you think it'll take off, or how do you think that'll go?
I don't know. I mean, of course, you never know. I mean, the thing is that if because it's kind of like MMA. You know, it's basically, that's all it is. It's a form of MMA that happen to be boxers. Because what size gloves are they wearing?
8 and 10 ounce gloves.
Oh, well, that's still boxing then. But
they tried to use a different type of glove. Apparently, the commission didn't approve the smaller gloves they're trying to use.
Well, and also the thing is that I mean, it's not like I thought it was. I thought that even though there's a 17-foot circle, I mean, it's not like you're actually falling off the ring, because it's
well, it does go up, but the one thing I wonder
up.
about the padding to go the inclines, maybe about 6 inches right above your ankles. So.
Oh yeah, I mean that can hurt, but at the same time
Maybe
it's
some
padding.
trips, accidental trips.
But it's padding though, so I mean I don't think it's nothing major. I mean I thought it was actually, from my stand at first, I thought that there was nothing but, you know, the round circle.
And a 20-foot drop into alligators.
Yeah, it's over with for you once you get knocked off. Once you get knocked off the mat, you in the audience.
What do you? Is this something you'd ever allow one of your guys to do? I mean, what do you think about this? I mean, is it one of those situations, price is right, no harm, no foul, let them go do it and try it out?
I mean, I don't necessarily know if it's about price or anything. I mean, if it's something that my fighter wants to do, I'll let them do it. You know, I support whatever they want to do.
You got any prediction? I mean, it's obviously it's going to be a little different. We don't know what's going to go on with a different setup, but you were brief, like I said, just held pads for a few days for Bryan. You know, Gabe, you've seen him fight. What do you think of these two guys, and what kind of action will bring?
Well, I think they're both very high intense action fighters. So it's gonna be a good, entertaining fight for whoever. But the one thing I think Rosado, I think he cuts so easy that, you know, the fight can end early.
All right, thanks, Tom. 7 rounds. Don, will we ever see you do something like that?
Never. I'm talking about, hey, let me just show you something. If it ain't this ring or similar to this ring, we not getting down.
No. Is it something that interests you as a spectator?
Yeah, it's interesting. But there's nowhere, as a professional boxer, there's nowhere you can run, there's nowhere you can hide. Them boys gonna be like, it's kind of worse than MMA, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but hey, I wouldn't do it. But hey, kudos to those guys who are.
So what do you think about Vera and Rosado, the two guys in the main event?
Man, Rosado about to knock this. Rosado, right?
Gabe Rosado and Bryan Vera.
In the B2K, right? I mean the
BKB.
BKB.
Yeah.
Hey, Rosado a hard puncher. You know what I'm saying? So, and them gloves are real.
What about him cutting though?
Oh yeah, he gonna get cut definitely. Somebody about to get hurt. It's about to be a show. It's gonna be exciting though, so I can't wait to see it.
Concept.
It's interesting. You know, it's not for all boxers. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school. I like the old school ways, but it's something different, and it could get some new fans. So I'm not against it. And you know, the boxers, they get to make more money.
What do you think about the guys they put in there, Gabe Rosado and Bryan Vera?
Perfect. You know what I'm saying? You have 2 of the toughest guys in boxing who have come forward, so they couldn't have got a better 2 if they had tried. You know, if they didn't try this, it's the perfect 2. It's going to be an all-action fight, so it's going to be a good view. You know what I'm saying? The viewers will get their money's worth.
Well, those 2 they had that come forward, you know, fighting style. How would someone like yourself, or let's say Floyd, how would they do an event like that, where it's you know, where a lot of their yours and his, you know, your attributes are taken away from you?
That boxing is boxing though, you know, because if you have no ropes, but you can still move around and stuff. So I think if you want to be a boxer, I think that it can still work for you, but you're gonna have to fight as well. So you know, I could box and fight, and so can Floyd. Floyd didn't get to where he is because he can't fight, so he could fight inside as well. He just chooses to box. So well, I think it's a great thing that they're doing. It adds a different feel to boxing.
Think Maidana would prefer the BKB ring?
I think he would do, but he isn't gonna get it.
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent about it a little bit. Like, I feel like
it's not really boxing. Like, it's just making you go to war. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's what's good. But at the same time, that's giving what the fans want. So I'm a little different about it. I don't think I would ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the square ring. You know what I'm saying? The pit, that's something different. But it's giving the fans what they want. You know, and for certain fighters who don't like chasing people, and who want to sit there and bang in a little circle, you know, it's perfect for them. So I think it should be a good little fight though.
What about these guys doing? Yeah, Rosado and Vera. What do you think about their style?
I honestly thought that would have been a good fight in a boxing ring. Honestly, I think it's gonna make it even better and more exciting though once you put them in that small rope, that small little pit. So I think they're a good fight. I think they're doing whoever's behind that. You know, they're putting a lot of money behind it. You know, and they're doing a lot of promotion, and I think these are two guys.
Does it favor either one? The pit, does it favor either one of the fighters, you think?
No, I honestly think they're the same fighter. You know, just different names. You know, they fight very similar. You know, they're both bangers. They want to come and fight, so you ain't got no choice but to come to fight in the pit.
How is Floyd doing
7 rounds?
7 rounds for the championships, yeah, so they'll do 7. The other fights are 5 rounds.
Okay.
How is Floyd doing this?
I don't know. I think it would be tough for him, you know. He can't move, he can't use his feet. You know, but I think he still do very good. But it just forces everyone to be bangers. You can't box. So it's not really boxing. It's
so Maidana and Mayweather in BKB.
Oh yeah, I think that'll be too rough. Floyd to have all type of cuts.
All right, thank you. Real cool. What do you think about a concept like that? How do you think that'll take off or not?
Is BKB the bare knuckle boxing?
No, that's different. This is big knockout boxing.
Is this
they have actual. They tried to use different gloves, but they actually have to use 8 or 10 ounce gloves.
Are they little MMA gloves or?
No, they're 8
gloves?
or 8 and 10 ounce gloves.
And it's actual boxers.
It's boxing, but again, you have a circle rather than a ring. There's no ropes.
Actual boxers.
It's Gabe Rosado and Bryan Vera in the main event.
Sounds stupid.
So not something for you, huh?
No, I mean I don't care if you're boxing in a circle. Or
what about you and Jeff Mayweather in a death match?
BKB, you know.
What's BKB?
I'll ask you in a minute.
Yeah, what's BKB? It just sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. Everybody keeps asking me about it at work, so that's why it's stupid.
Speaking of stupid, what's up with the hat, man?
It's just a hat.